unrealistic for me. I can't do it.
No, I mean, I wouldn't mind going back to a Black Ops 4, because just even in the this last week, um, Apex has been getting a lot of hate for their battle royale. And they're like, well, competitive is there. It's like too easy, and for some people, it's too hard. And um, they have a halfway in the season where they pretty much reset your rank, so you go down like 3 or 4 ranks. People are like, just make it to where you don't get points for killing people. Just make it placement specific, and that's how you progress your rank. And I'm over here like, that wouldn't really be bad, but I know people that camp just to get their rank. Like the kills help, but when you're talking about a basic Black Ops 4, vibe, you're really just vibing. You're just going and picking up all your stuff. There's nothing super crazy. Um, well, with Apex, like abilities can be the turning stone for anything. Like you can go Wraith and go invisible for a set amount of time and run away, or you can play Octane Pathfinder and just run away and go hide in the corners. And super unfair, but go back to a traditional battle royale, not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I don't know. I think the whole money thing in Warzone isn't terrible, but at the same time, it's like, man, I don't know. Fortnite's pretty fun. Apex is pretty fun, but I think if you just mixed all that with Black Ops 4, I think it would just be the best battle royale game out there. You don't have these stupid, ultimates that you can use. You just land, get your stuff, and dominate.
Well, they had it. They had it for. I thought you could use. Didn't they have a few game modes in the battle royale where you could actually use that operator's skill?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but those, like I said, those are like pickups. It's not something that, everybody has. It's just something like you land and you're like, hey, I got lucky and I got a laser dart, or I got the grappling hook type of thing.
Okay.
It's all luck based, and I think the hardest thing to get was like the paladin or something back in the day. I don't know, but that's just my thing. Is I absolutely love Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Battle Royale. So if they just brought that back, mix it with like, hey, if you get down and you fully die, you can definitely, pick up your guys' player card or whatever.
And come back,
Yeah, and come back type of thing. But it's not like a money-based thing where you're like, oh, I have to get 4,500 to revive my buddy,
Speaking of which, y'all seen that Activision actually banned around 350,000 people for racist accounts and stuff like that, which is crazy because with Activision being a multi-billion-dollar company and whatnot, they for some reason they still can't grasp the idea of anti-cheats and protecting like the whole community with negative comments and racist comments. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big guy when it comes to again with shit talking in the game and stuff like that. But at certain points, there's lines that shouldn't be crossed. You know what I'm saying?
So and I mean I have the report pulled up. So it was the 350,000 accounts or racist names or toxic behavior. And that also goes into like clan tags and then profile names. If you're playing on a console to where, you don't have to update your name necessarily. So they're banning those people, but my biggest thing is, why are we banning people for this quote unquote toxic behavior? Because I mean, you say at the start of every stream, tag and bag master. If I teabag somebody, I teabag them so that they know that I'm better than them.
It's a taunt.
And that's all it is. Like I'm not gonna. It's not like Fortnite where I'm just gonna start. If that's the case, Fortnite dancing on people is toxic behavior. Like, are you kidding me? Like Activision is so hypocritical in this. If they're really saying toxic behavior, as in teabagging somebody or even shooting them, after you kill them. especially like if you're in a search and destroy. That stuff is so childish. Like, shut up, Activision. It literally makes no sense. Like, you're more worried about toxic behavior than making a game that's playable. Like, we're literally having all of these major Warzone streamers, just regular Call of Duty streamers hating on the game so much because it's so unplayable. And it's not that it's unplayable, it's just it's not fun when you're trying to run through airport or trying to run through Superstore and you have somebody crouching in an invisible wall and you can't even see them, and they can get 20 kills in a dub if they play circle right. Like, that shit is so stupid. And Activision's more worried about my toxic behavior. Like, so hypocritical in my eyes.
Yeah, the racist stuff I can understand. The toxic
absolutely
stuff,
there's a huge difference in that.
Yeah, like Dev said, there's that line you don't cross. I mean, I grew up on Xbox 360 lobbies, so it's not something that I'm like, it just brushes off my shoulder when people are being toxic. So I just don't understand why Activision is not doing what the players want. They want the cheaters gone. Instead, they're just like, no, these toxic people, that are just saying you're garbage and teabagging and shooting bodies and stuff. We got to get rid of them. The cheating guys, they can stay. We don't need an anti-cheat system.
I'm telling you, I honestly feel like Activision gets off on people. Like, they love it. They love the fucking people cheating and shit like that. Because I just feel like they don't do anything fast enough. They don't do it for me personally. I don't think they do anything fast enough to make it seem like they actually give a fuck about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Two, I feel like, with them being like not caring about it, it kind of adds more hype to their game. I feel like Activision at this point, with the amount of money that they raise and stuff like that, they're more like, oh, any publicity is good for us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they got hackers in the game. The hackers are making the game not fun. There's going to be YouTubers and other content creators who are going to make videos on it. There's been some people who get off on making it their goal to, if they know that there's a cheat or something, to humiliate them.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of people on YouTube, TikTok, even people that stream, and this is the funniest thing. It's like, not saying it's hypocritical, but it's kind of ironic how they're gonna go look for these cheaters by doing the same cheat, by like getting into the wall, looking to see if they're there, and if they find the cheater, they're like, okay, well, I'm gonna kill him, and then they just go kill themselves. I think it's super ironic. Like, if that's the point, just play the game and like get over it. Granted, they're just making content, so I guess it's funny to some avail.
I'm just gonna say this right now before we move on. To anybody who has to use a cheat to play the game, you're absolutely dog water. And I'm saying that from the bottom of my heart.
Come play me so I can teabag you.
Come play me. My gamer tag is Desmomochi. Just send me a message after the link. Use your cheat codes. I don't care. I'm ready for it.
All right.